Writers, how can you create a deep sense of self-trust between your past self, your present self, and your future self? Because the truth is, you are in charge of your schedule, no one else. Yes, there are thousands of external pressures on us that make us feel like we are out of control of our own schedules, but ultimately you get the choice to decide whether or not you want to engage with those external pressures. Once you decide whether you want to engage with them or not, then you can also prioritize your time and effort accordingly and take ownership over how you spend your time on a weekly basis. The method that I personally use to do this is called flexible time blocking. It's not that rigid time blocking structure where you either do it or you don't and then you're screwed if you don't. Flexible time blocking builds in the adaptability needed to deal with everyday things that disrupt our plans. This is the 12th video in a series where I'm going over every single step to write, publish, and sell your book. If you want to see my credentials, go back to the first 3 videos. I have been talking about productivity and time management for decades at this point. Because this flexible time blocking system that I created for myself, I actually started back in high school. In order to keep myself on track throughout the day, I would draw colored dots on the back of my left hand that represented the tasks or the events that I had for that day. And the different colors represented different ranked priorities for me. Because I'm an artsy-fartsy type, I used the rainbow as my priority system. So the most important tasks that I absolutely need to get done or else are in red. Next comes orange, yellow, green. At the bottom we have blue and purple. So purple are the tasks that I want to do but don't have to do. So on any given day, I know that I have 2 red tasks, 3 yellow, and 2 blue. But if something unexpected happens that day, like my dog runs into something in the backyard and tears her armpit open, which, yes, has happened before, then I know that I just have to get those red tasks done and then everything else can be rescheduled. For example, I know that I need to do social media tasks every day. Those are orange because they're pretty important to the function of my business. However, they can be rescheduled if I really need to make room for a red task. Every week I have what I call strategy time. That's when I sit down and look at what are my goals right now, what are my deliverables right now, what are my obligations right now, and I also look forward to see what's coming up too. Weekly, monthly, quarterly, even yearly sometimes. And then I set up my schedule with the appropriate color-coded time blocks to let me know what is a high priority, what is a mid priority, what is a low priority. That way, past Claire is setting up present Claire and future Claire for success. And then present Claire and future Claire can just trust that past Claire knew what she was doing when she set up the schedule that way. If you find yourself moving the same time block around time and time again, that opens up the conversation of why that's happening. I'm doing one of these videos every weekday for the next 10 weeks. Click all the buttons if you want to follow along.